Last week, the bears had a chance. We came in, tested the 21-day. SPYs held the 21, took back the 8-day. So obviously the bears kind of had no power again. We all had the same time to cover some hedges, getting back involved in names showing relative strength and move our feet. And anyway, this sequence has been strong. SPYs to Qs went to the 21-day. Last week, this went to the 8-day, so it's still showing you it's special. It's not up a lot this morning, but that's good. I do think that there might be a really nice trade through this 444 area to see 465 to 488. Just a matter of whether it's going to be today or not. I'm already long. I'm long some options. Question is, will it get through there? We'll see. I was here last week with you guys talking about energy. I was buying the XLE contracts down here. I keep buying the XLE only into support. And for the first time, it actually gave you a 4-day move. So while the S&P and the Qs corrected, the XLE was a nice trade. Google's been a top-notch name in the Mag 7. It's true. It's kind of consolidating. It gave you a really nice move starting around here. It started all over again and then went as high as 256. It showed some relative strength. Came in, held above the 21-day. It's resetting up. I don't know if there's a money trade here, but it's definitely better than some other names. I think Microsoft is getting better. Look at that wedge in Microsoft. Wow. I would think that this could be something this week that shows some outperformance. I think I put it on as a power play already on Friday where we bought the 520 calls a week or so out. It's looking decent. Lately, I haven't been able to buy any strength in a name like Microsoft or Meta or those guys, but they're rebuilding. Apple, I think, it's almost like a contrarian trade now. It's down 50 cents. I still think you could accumulate Apple. This chart looks good. It's got a nice upper bull flag here. If you wanted to say, hey, what's showing relative strength? Well, this is above the 8-day. It's going sideways. Here's the 260 high from December 24th of 2024. I would think it takes that out. Some people are like, Red Dog, the bears are going to put a double top in. All right, maybe they'll try. It's fine. But NVDA looks decent. NVIDIA has this nice upper channel. Wasn't ready to break out above 184.55 last week because the market wasn't ready to go. I feel like I should be long a little NVIDIA. I don't know if I'm going to buy it on the open. It's up $1.26. It's building. I would think NVIDIA by the end of the year could be 200 plus. How do I frame NVIDIA for the next week or two? Well, you could be long verse 173. And if it happens to get above and stay above this spot, which is like 180 and holds it with volume, you could add to it for them potentially a move to fill this void, get above 184.55 and go. Overall, looks pretty good. There are two names that I'm accumulating that could have some news in the next week. One of them is QS. It's going to get a big deal with an OEM for its, I guess, dry battery storage. So I've been buying some options for it to take out this 14-15 area for a week or two from now, which I went out to 2 weeks just in case, give it some time. So that's one name that's technically acting pretty well too. It's above the 8-day when everything came in. So I've been accumulating that. I also started accumulating this again, UMAC, which is a little drone company. At some point in the next week or two, I think there's going to be some contracts coming out where the government's going to be buying drones. I started buying some calls into this pullback. We had a really nice move here. If you're listening to all those guys out there that say this is going to end well, we're in the process of our 10% correction. Well, if bears can't keep us below the 21-day moving average for a day, then you can't be following those type of guys. Here, remember, I got a little actively bearish too. I got a little overhedged here also, but then when we held the 21-day, I adjusted. And then especially when you took back the 8-day, like that action on Friday wasn't feeble. Wasn't great, but wasn't worthy of coming in today net short, hating the world because the S&P futures are up 35 handles. Market's been strong. The active sequence has been fluid. There's been lots of things to do.
Sign up for Scott's free newsletter by scanning a QR code or clicking on the link in the profile bio.